chips, working, manufactured everything in India. Currently, we have already designed our own electronics. It is functional. We will be optimizing it very more to work in production manufacturers. So we have done that now. So our immediate next step will be to look at transfer devices and building the build system by next year. So that is the
We have PhD students from advanced quantum material engineering and using them for quantum theory. So as you may know, in order to perform the computation of quantum science, we need to go down to very low temperatures like -272 degrees Celsius. And in order to do that, we require hardware backing, and we have fundamental and foundational works in this field as well.
So this is a customized solution that we have built, and this is very customized to the kind of research that we do, which is developing advanced quantum materials, studying them and characterizing them. So the kind of devices that we study, called molecular beam epitaxy or the cryostat, is what we have built in-house. And this is a kind of technology which is not developed in India. And this is the prototyping of which is in-house built in KIFR Hyderabad. And we are thinking of going and expanding towards more industrial areas.
So you are from which institute?
Tata Institute of Fundamental Research, Hyderabad.
Tata.
So Bombay has another institute in Hyderabad, which was started about 15 years back. It didn't take off that well, but now they've got your TPR, everything. So there they have about, I think, 50 to 60 faculty, right?
Yeah, there are a lot of faculty.
So I think the point they are saying is that all these cryostats which work at -272 or something millikelvin, they are all imported right now. So the need of the hour is.
So sir, in our lab, we have actually built these cryostats.
So if they can take the research thing to commercial thing, that is the big one.
Yeah, so because we are trained, the students are already trained in these systems. And in India, nobody is manufacturing them.
Now, same management is involved in quantum computing also.
So we already have the...
Just now I spoke to Chandrasekhar. He is very keen to take to the logical conclusion. Let us
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Good luck. Hello.
We are making the quantum computers and quantum sensors and quantum communications and all. So in our lab, IIT Delhi, School of Quantum Technology Lab. So these are some modules. To enable these technologies, we need a high precision diode laser. So there are some lasers. So this is the one laser, and this is blue laser, and this one is the green laser. So we will be cold the atoms. So here is the cold atoms in ultra high vacuum chamber, 10 to the power -9 milliwatt temperature. And then we trap the atoms around 12 microkelvin. Then we have to load the atoms in optical filters. So these are the qubit array of 100 by 100s. And then we are manipulating the bulbs, some bit bulb blockade, and choose this for the computing and simulations. And also we are making field deployable quantum sensors for gravity measurement and for atomic magnetometer for small scale magnetic field. And this setup is particularly for using for trap the graphite particles, and also application in biological science for the single cell analysis and all. And we are also developing some educational kits for the laser conductivity to sell in the educational institutes in the colleges, because all educational is
Yesterday I was telling this gravimeter thing. They have to now make it portable. So at the lab scale, essentially you cool the atoms, make it like say 500 atoms, and then you drop it. The way, and then you split them like light. So the point is, all of this now in few labs, including theirs, have been done in 4 or 5 places. So the challenge which we have given all of them is to make it portable. Because once you have a portable thing, then you can take it to ship, you can take it to defense installations and all. So that is their challenge in the next 2-3 years.
Let us see. Then how many institutes you are able to, as on today, quantum and ecosystem players, how many institutes are working?
So 40 plus.
40 plus.
Yes. And all are collaborating.
That is also important. Networking always.
So this mission has a uniqueness. It's not individual PI. No.
That is important.
So in each hub there will be about 40 researchers.
What about other countries? which is leading as on
Sir,
today
currently
in type of total ecosystem.
Yeah, so I think in the national quantum mission type, the countries having mission, Germany is having
5, 6, but where are they?
US is really, if you look at the recent 2024 report, which has just come a few days, 2 days back. Okay, let me say it not to be quoted. India is right now at 9th place in quantum, or 7th place depending on the way you count. Our goal is in the mission from 7th to 3rd. So the first one is US. They have a good margin because they started early also, and then we have China and France and Germany. So our goal is from 7th we have to jump to 3rd.
So how many years?
Sir, we in next 4-5 years, I think.
Minimum, because, sorry.
You know, I was saying in sensing and communication, we can really be the top 3 in next 3 years.
Yeah. And in computing, if we focus on algorithms for the first 3 years, we can make a difference. The way we did in software as a service.
Yeah.
That's where our strength should be also, because now you can buy time. Even before your computer comes here in 1 year, we should make the...
Only problem is even IT, software also, we missed products.
Yes,
That is the biggest challenge now.
Exactly.
Yes.
I always used to tell for the last 30 years, even now we are not moving. That is where we are having money and also scaling.
We didn't do that like banking software or what Germany thing is. All that they took the lead.
This is where we had to create challenges for our youth and institutions. Then they had to break through. Now earlier nobody used to understand that it's different, but now you are all there, and PM and all of you. What are you doing?
Sir, these are the quantum labs.
Communication.
These are the labs that we would like to set up across engineering colleges. This is for the SSD minor program. So AICT has already launched a minor program, sir. Already 9 universities from Andhra Pradesh.
Sir, they have developed small, for teaching labs, for students and other things. And now we have launched that program also for setting up the teaching labs.
You are having any programs, sir? Now you are giving for institutes. That is one. And also we have to bring brilliant boys, institution of excellence, out to sync. Hub and spoke model.
Yes, that we are doing now. In National Quantum Mission, we are following the hub and spoke model only, where we have set up the hubs in the established institutions, and that is how these 40 institutions plus startups are involved. So that is why I said that in the quantum teaching lab now we plan to set up in about 75 to 100 engineering colleges across the country.
Yeah.
So these kind of,
almost 60% of the lab equipment is here in this space. So already
you give us 15-20, we will experiment. We will take a leapfrog. We will inspire people.
Hello, sir.
Hi. Tell me.
One of the very few companies that have a real-time quantum application, quantum-inspired application. So what we essentially do is financial portfolio optimization. So we use Fujitsu's DAU quantum-inspired technology. It's a digital annealing unit. So it contains around 8,200 bits with a 64-bit processing power. So we upload portfolios of individuals or organizations, and the portfolios are DFF and rebalanced by the DAU capacity to provide suggestions on how to rebalance your portfolios based on the trends of today, and it tells you which stocks are trendier and which stocks are cold or hot to give you suggestions on.
So just to fill this, see, there are two approaches. One is the quantum computing, other is the quantum annealers. So annealers is what they are talking, which is an optimization problem. It is not an algorithm based program. So this quantum annealers came many years back. D-Wave is one of the famous companies. So the advantage of them is that if you have an optimization problem, you can do it. So like last week, Chinese people announced that 22-bit RSA code has been broken by D-Wave annealers, which is very scary now. Because quantum annealers is a slightly reduced version of quantum computers because of all the gates and all. So I'm saying whatever we thought will happen 3 years down the line has already started happening. So quantum annealers, you are making them or you are using them? Fujitsu. So D-Wave, Fujitsu, they have come out with annealers which are not worried about fault and all that, unlike quantum computers. So I just thought.
And also they can run on simulators also.
Simulators.
So they can run on high performance computers.
So it's a bit, I mean, it's as I said, it will happen sooner than later.
Yeah. It is always challenges and opportunities and innovations will go parallelly. Very interesting.
Hello, sir. Om Namo Narayan.
Hello.
We are from Quantum Clairvoyance from Hyderabad, and our CEO is an ex-army colonel, retired from Signals. He was more keen in breaking the enemy communication. So after coming out, he felt always that a country is more strong if it's a product-oriented rather than a service-oriented. So keeping that in mind, he developed 3 good products which we have launched last month itself. One is, which is already as in the drug discovery. To do a drug discovery, it takes a lot of time, but we are not into the clinical trials. So we find the right compound and we'll tell that which compound is more effective and more efficient, which gives more performance before it goes to the clinical trials. So if the cycle is 4 years, we reduce it to 1.5 years, so that we are ready to go for clinical trials. So we are in the software domain building applications. One more is we have developed we have no VPN of our own in India. So we came out of our quantum VPN. So after doing research of 8 years, after analyzing all the VPN service providers, even now in any of the government we use foreign VPNs, we don't have an India VPN. So we developed a VPN with the same features and giving an extra mileage, the USP as a quantum VPN. So we are always talking to the Telangana government, so that we take, why don't you white label? We'll give you source code, we'll give you everything, we'll give you training. It will be first of its kind to launch your quantum VPN in India. So that is one. We have come out with one more application called Quantum Wrapper, irrespective of your hardware. Tomorrow if quantum computer becoms a reality and it can also be broken. So we use the PQC, post-quantum cryptography, and we ensure that any of your existing applications or your hardware can be made quantum safe. And we can show you a proof that what was it before and what is it after we use the quantum.
So this is using the NIST?
Yes, NIST approved.
Crystal Kyber.
Yes, protocol, and we have already...
So NIST has approved out of the 4, one of them, which they gave a challenge for about 4 years to break it. If you can break this, then they'll give you some money. So in 4 years, it won't be broken.
Ethical.
So in last year, they declared that US ecosystem will support this NIST-based Crystal Kyber and Crystal this thing for signature verification and content. So all over the world, people are now saying at least it is safe for now. We don't know after 5 years, but India also
not 5 years, even tomorrow.
NIST has come out with a regulation that irrespective of any application.
So this will be a thing. So this NQM has set up a quantum safe committee to look at all these financial sectors and so on, and adaptation of PQC and so on. So I think this is again where I think this Valley can...
We can take a challenge, sir. We'll give our own VPN. We can white label it as Andhra's VPN, and you can...
So you can talk to SETS. You know, there is an institute called SETS.
You can work it out. All applications you can go through. Wherever it is applicable, we'll adopt it. Hello. Please.
We are founders of the company. So we would like to thank you. We are the only company which started from Fintech Valley Vizag back in 2018 with a government grant. Okay, so this is the only quantum company which started from Vizag, and now, sir, we are actually 40+ team members, and we work in the field of quantum safe communication. We are delivering our hardware-based systems to the government of India, Ministry of Defence, and we have been also kind of this is the fastest commercial grade QRNG available in the country, and we work very closely with defence. So post the disruption, in the Fintech Valley, we had moved to Bangalore. But we would want to see that how we can grow within this quantum village, quantum valley, and how we can actually be also doing skill development, because the quantum, there's a lot of skill deficit. We do not have the right people with the training, right? So while we're giving it for the armed forces, we have a lot of opportunities to do skill development, also create local opportunities, and we also want to see that how we can also help us grow together. Right?
We'll work it out, the ecosystem. Thank you.
Good afternoon. This company is actually started because of USERP. 2016, Apita Jay Garu sir, we actually started in Vizag because we wanted to execute a defense project.
Yeah.
And the problem statement was to create a quantum safe messaging. Built our own algorithms, indigenous, delivered to defense. Also received an award from Honorable Raksha Mantri as well. Now this is the India's first dual use technology, which is securing our defense establishments like DGDIA as well as DGMO, military operations as well as intelligence, plus getting used into the banks as well. So now it can actually secure the entire digital ecosystem part of it. So we have kind of built a platform ground up and delivered to the defense.
So data at rest, data in motion and applications.
Yeah.
All with users and device control. That is the entire full stack with software, devices and hardware.
Good. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Please.
Sanjay. We are into quantum communications and quantum sensing. This is quantum memory, which stores, we can store up to 1 qubit, even the quantum computer, whatever is building at that. Not the storage, it's only computation, but here you can get storage. There's a huge application in the area of quantum key distribution network. And we are into quantum sensing too. We are in collaboration with AMTC, sir. AMTC totally we are collaboratively we want to build a quantum biosensor or MRI. Main application of this one is for regular MRI manaki 10x resolution of the quantum sensor can give you almost 1000x resolution, molecular level resolution. Like it would be a game changer in the healthcare industry. Magnetometer.
No, based on NV centers in diamond. In the rubidium. So there are two ways. One is that in diamond you put nitrogen as a defect. So NV centers is very sensitive. So the one